just concluded the SMT spot, and I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, we are on our first guest platform.
Yeah.
Kaide, what are we discussing?
We are discussing the update of food crisis. And our guest
is Mr. Wale Yini.
Yes,
Chief Wale Yini.
Yes, it's first a comrade.
Yes.
Before becoming a
okay.
chief.
Okay.
You are welcome on the program, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
You're welcome. Yes. Fuel crisis. It's everyone is just wondering what is actually going on.
Yeah.
Because how we got into this situation. What is actually going on, sir?
Fuel crisis. When one looks at it, it's created by the government. You know, that's the truth. Created by the government. The truth is that this APC government wanted to remove subsidy completely. That's the real truth. Okay. Remember that NNPC is the sole importer of fuel in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And what they are trying to do now is to cut subsidies or remove it totally. That is basic something that happened.
Okay.
Nothing happened other than that. Our marketers, our suppliers, they don't have to resupply. NNPC don't have power to import more because Buhari government is cutting. They don't want to subsidize it. So that's the real thing that happened. Nothing happened. If one does in-depth to the analysis to what happened is removal or slashing of the subsidies. That's not the case.
Okay, now if why is it that if NNPC is the sole importer of fuel into the country, why is it that it doesn't have the capacity to do so?
They don't have the capacity. They don't have the capacity because our refineries are not working. We have about 3 or 4 refineries which are not working, and they said they have to subsidize. They have to subsidize before they could import more.
Okay.
And you see, bad policy by government. When Buhari was away, when he was sick, Usibajo, that I really praise. You know, honestly speaking, not that I'm a lover of APC or the government, but Usibajo did very well. He went into Niger Delta and saw what we call modular refineries. He encouraged it. He encouraged it. He even said it will solve some of our problems.
Yeah.
When Buhari came, what happened? What happened? They took last him. They stopped modern refinery. That modern refinery was reducing the something on horse. At least those people now from worry from all those people now they be getting from modern refineries. So that is the problem. They don't import more. They don't pay the subsidy. They don't use this thing. That is what caused it.
Okay, now let's look at this issue of modular refinery that you raised.
Yes.
The issue of the modular refinery.
Yes.
Now, private individuals, are building modular refineries and are maintaining it.
Yes.
And government seems not to be able to maintain its own refineries. What do you think is the problem there?
The usual Nigerian problem, African problem. Bad administration. We are being greedy. We want to be exploiting people, use the situation now to exploit people. Because I wonder if government, if Dangote as a man could build a refinery this day, our government cannot maintain 3 or 4 refineries. Why? Because they don't want it to work. They don't want it to work. Those people working there, is Nigeria. In fact, in Nigeria we need surgical operation. That's the truth. Except that the access. It's not only the head that is rotting. Even we had done something. It's not only Buhari. It's not only the ministers, but the people themselves. Some people now didn't want it to work, but they are benefiting. They are benefiting. But an innocent man, a common man, we need something to survive. We need something to survive. Out of all producing countries, which country are they solving like this, like Nigeria? There's no country. I think we are the 5th producers in the world. Other countries, they don't suffer like us. People go to Saudi Arabia, go to Russia, go to all those places now that are producers of fuel, of oil. They don't suffer like us. Why? Because of people now are benefiting. Many people are benefiting. So they don't, but it depends. I mean, one of the factors is the bad policy too, as I've told you, bad administration, maladministration. Okay. If they could allow modular refinery to stay, as Ozibadi was suggested, and encourage, I think the problem will be half solved. If not completely, it will be half solved. But now they dismantle all the, you know, I don't have anybody there, but the fact is these people now are being, don't forget that this thing is from their own soil. These people now doing modular refinery. The oil is from their own soil. Yeah. But you just have to make provision for them. Will they be paying? Will they be doing this thing? Will they at reduced rate? All those things. Then the thing will work. So Dangote started the production. I think the problem will be solved. But importing, so people are benefiting from it. Many people, not even so, many people are benefiting from that importation.
Okay, now why is it? You know, the problem arising from fuel crisis has always been attributed to the cabal, to the handiwork of the cabal. Definitely. Why is it that the government has not been able to control this cabal or put them at check?
Is cabal not part of the government? Who are the people now we call cabal? Are they not people working with the presidency? They are the people. Look at it. There was a time that there was a report that one Yakubu, if you remember, former NNPC GMD, that his house in Kaduna, they made millions of dollars. He put it in the house. How did he get the money? If you are the general manager, if you are the group general manager of BMD of the organization, must you now accumulate wealth like that and put dollar in a building where nobody's living? You only put the AC there, you only put the generator there. You see, that's not the case. Many people, many Nigerians are benefiting, and they won't, except there's a surgical operation. We continue that way. We continue that way. Okay. Look at the time that started this year, it's about 3 months ago, and it has not gone down. And what the government is part of statistics too. I must mention that they wanted to increase the fuel prices. On price, they want to increase it, but the policy is that okay. If you want to increase it, people will shout. Let us suffer them a little bit. Let them suffer. When they suffer, now I bought yesterday for 380. 380. You want to buy to the cake? 380. If you can queue for long for 3 hours now, you go to Govas or other place. But if you can't queue, it's 380. They say, okay, if they say 380 now, I bought 380 now, and I will buy 380 for the past 1 month. And if they now said it's 200 something now, will I complain? I will say, oh, well, it's even better. That is the strategy this government is using. It's using. Let us make them to suffer. When they suffer, I will now put any pump price, they will accept easily.
Thank you very much. Now let's look at the issue of government saying they want to remove subsidy and all that. Don't you think that if the subsidy is removed,
yes,
it will even be better than this issue of scarcity that is being experienced?
The subsidy, if it's removed, don't forget, we commoners, what do we enjoy from this government? What do we enjoy? There's no light, no fuel, no money in circulation. I think at least you should make people that will govern to adjust certain thing. To adjust certain thing. I was in Israel. When I was in Israel, the bus attached to us. I didn't know the time the man would go and get fuel. If not, the man will not get fuel. Will not get fuel when you are there. If you just go there in the morning, fill the tank, you won't see the queue. Go to Germany. I was in Berlin, Frankfurt. The same thing. You don't see them, all those things. The fact is, and I want to say that when you get to Berlin, they have sort of train and they have buses. All those things are free of charge. Let anybody who has been there challenge me. It's free of charge. You will be in the bus. Once you know your destination, you know where you are going, just enter the bus. As a first comer, I asked them, am I going to pay? They now laughed. one of them that was standing in the same line said, no. There are people paying tax, they've already paid. Just know where you are going. If you want to, that is the essence of government. Essence of government.
Does that mean that the transportation is being subsidized?
Yes, they say people are from the taxes of people that they are giving to people. And shuttle train in the Berlin city. If you know where you are going, just enter the train in the city. Don't be going there. They will not ask you, except if you have money. Go and charter takes the cab.
Okay.
With the cab now, you now pay. They know you form a class. But if you say you don't have money, just join the buses. And the buses now will reach a bus stop or destination. We wait for 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Whether there's nobody coming, you wait for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, it zooms off. Another destination, you wait for 2 minutes and zoom off. So that is the system. Yeah. But here in Nigeria, what shall we be enjoying? What shall we be enjoying? The essence of governance is to make people to be happy, to enjoy life. You don't enjoy life, you don't enjoy anything. So that's not the case. They should not. If they move subsidy, if they subsidize it now, the thing will come down. Those who are benefiting, let them patch the loopholes. I'm not the one high. I'm not the one. We are not the one now. I don't know how they do. But the fact is, masses, people now who put them in power to enjoy certain things. That's the essence of governance.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, let's look at this now. All these things that are happening, one would have expected the labor unions in the country to be with the people at this crucial period.
At least for some years now, labor has not been in the interest of the people at all.
Comrade, and once a comrade, always a comrade.
Yes, definitely.
Are you not worried?
Well, there are many factors if I have to analyze it. The fact is, one of the factors is that Nigerian Labour Congress is on transition. Just day before yesterday, they changed the leadership. Ayuba Waba has spent 8 years.
But this thing has been on since 3 months ago.
Yes.
3 months ago.
Yes.
The transition is just recent.
The assumption that we want to change the government of the NSC is one of the factors. The second one is that I was there as Deputy General when we wanted to vote in that man. And we said, you see, unionism is not about spoken English. Trade unionism is not about spoken English. It's about action. The man is very fluent. I want to tell you that. Ayuba Waba very fluent when he speaks. But the man does not possess the quality. It's from medical health. He was the president of medical health. And you ask them, medical health, what has he achieved for his union? It was our own president, Umar, NUT president, who became the NS president, because the man is from the north. They contested by that time, if I go to the memory, they contested by that time with this Ajero.
Yes.
Ajero is from Nui.
Yeah.
So we have something to offer Nigerians, to offer workers. We supported Ajero.
Okay.
My own union by that time was divided. We were divided at NUT. The northern because now NUT has the largest delegates because we pay much to the NSC. So we have more than 100 delegates from NUT.
Okay.
That's the largest we get from any union. All those delegates, all those my comrades, my brothers, my colleagues from north, they voted for Ayuba. We from the south, we voted for Ajero. There was a stalemate by that time. The first ballot, it was destroyed. Later, they now called us to meeting, say this type of thing, and they said they now reinforce it. And the man came in. That was why Ajero and other, they now form a parallel something.
Yes.
That was what happened.
Yes.
So when they finished the first term, they now call him. They now say, because we know this Ajero will do something. We know he will perform. We know we're ready to perform. But by that time, the northern must succeed, must do this thing, really affected us in the union. So I've known that this man will speak very fluent, no doubt about that, but he has no action. That is the second factor. Since it has come now, NSC has not done any serious strike. Has not done any serious strike. You just go there, speak and do something. And unionism has gone beyond that. Has gone beyond that.
Okay, Chief.
Then there another factor which I must mention. are the people themselves. We people ourselves. Though you are talking about fuel crisis, but the problems in Nigeria are many. Various problems. People, if something doesn't affect the people, they will not cry out. And if you want to give analysis, I can give analysis. If something does not affect Nigerians, redirect Nigerians, nobody will talk. And all those in power, you can join them. Let me give you an example. This cash policy, cash policy, monetary policy, has not just started. It started 5 years ago when Buhari came into power. Naira to a dollar when Buhari came was 186, 176, 186. The thing was rising. 200, 300, 400. Nobody talked. When Buhari was sick, and Osibaju came to power and was acting, he made sure that the Naira dropped, the dollar dropped to 3 something. When Buhari came back, the things started rising again. And that was why one of the reasons now why Osibaju was, that's why they removed some of his powers when Buhari came back. By that time, nobody talked. There's what we call Western Union. That's what we call MoneyGram.
MoneyGram, yes.
During Jonathan, you can send as many to your children abroad, anybody, through MoneyGram or Western Union. When Buhari came, Buhari said you could only send only 1,000 in 3 months.
$1,000.
Only $1,000 in 3 months for 90 days. If you go there this month, next month now, bank will not do it for you. Nobody talked about that time. They didn't talk because it affected only people who have children abroad. They say what is the concern, but it was affecting them when they import goods. But they didn't know. They didn't talk. It didn't stop there. If you want to send school fees or you want to import something, we have what we call Form A. You go to bank, fill Form A. During Jonathan, if I fill the form now to my children school fees, that day they think we need the school. Go to any bank. When Buhari came and it was reducing all those policies with a Emefiele, it was taking 3 days, 4 days. Later, people complained. Later, he made it something. After that, he now said it will be taking 1 month. Nobody talked. You see, we label that time we have their problems. Nobody talked at that time. Buhari now introduced what we call trade portal. That's another thing. Buhari and Emefiele. Buhari government now introduce trade portal. You cannot go to bank and fill from here. You now go to cafe, fill the trade portal, send it to the bank because he said you are controlling it by the cafe. You know, these are the problems that has happened since. So when you do that now, they were doing it, and then to take 4 days, 5 days, the thing was going on where nobody complained. But later, just 2 years ago, when you go to trade portal and you fill the form here, they now said the money you can send will now take 30 days. That was 2 years ago. Before you can send money to your children for school fees, they now say minimum of 30 days. Just 6 months ago, 7 months ago, they now changed it to 60 days for you to send money to your children for feeding, for school fees, and to import something. So these are the things that are doing wrong. So we cannot blame, though nobody does, they may be blamed. I'm using that analysis to know that even Nigeria, until now, the scarcity of Naira, people are now crying. It has not just started. People have been groaning. People like us have been groaning. And nobody was there to rescue us. You just be groaning on your own.
Okay. All right, thank you, Chief. Ẹ jẹ́ kí torí àwọn èèyàn wa tí wọ́n wà nílé kí wọ́n lè gbọ́ àgbọ́yé ibẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ àtàǹfọ̀rọ̀ jomitọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ látàárọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ọ̀rọ̀ iléepo dé yìí. Kí ló dé àwa ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran ṣe lè máa jà san? Àwa sálà lépo ìlọ́dọ̀ wa. Kí ló dé tíyà tó yìí àìkú tó ń jẹ wá?
Ntẹ́mi ni pé tani sọ lóyìnbó ni pé àwa lẹ́lẹ́karùn tó produce epo jù. Ndẹ́karùn the whole world, gbogbo àgbáyé tabakọ sílẹ̀. Àwa la wá ń jẹ ìyà jù. Ifá àwọn tó jẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹwàá, tó jẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹẹ̀dógún, tó jẹ́ ogún, ọgbọ̀n, ó jìyà kan tó wà. kò dẹ̀ síbi àwọn tó ń produce báyẹn tí wọ́n ti ń jẹ ìyà kí ló wá fà á ó ní wípé ìfanárì wọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ àní ìfanárì mẹ́ta wọ́n ń Warri wọ́n ń Kaduna wọ́n ń Port Harcourt tọ́jú àrùtì kàkà òṣìṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀ kí ló tí òṣìṣẹ́ tí wọ́n lè rí bí àrẹ Dangote ẹnìkan tó jẹ́ nǹkan lásán ó ti gbé rìfánárì wa ó ti parí ẹ̀ ó lè kọ́ rìfánárì àwa nílẹ̀ kárí píà àlè rí píà wọ́n wá ní wọ́n á gbé crude oil wọ́n á gbé lọ sí abroad balance of trade wọ́n wá gba kíní bọ̀ ètò ìjà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni ẹ o náà tí wọ́n bá gbé kó lọ wọ́n wá gbé di subsidy pé ok níta gbé lọ o tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ dá padà gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tó gbòòrò padà wọ́n wá yẹn NNPC àwọn nìkan ló import epo ń sì báyìí ẹgbẹ́ àwọn ìdìbò léèrè àwọn nìkan ló import epo tó bá ń fún all those marketers all those tí wọ́n gbé fún wọn NNPC tẹ̀lé wọn tí wọ́n gbọ́dún wọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ni wọn àdèmọ̀ corruption tó wà ní NNPC wọ́n jọ ń pè náà ni then ta ni minister for petroleum it's not the president it's the minister of petroleum so gbogbo orúkọ báyẹn so àwọn lọ jẹ́ képọ̀ wọn but bó ṣe wá sí ni pé wọ́n fẹ́ remove subsidy or kí wọ́n slash ẹ̀ orí képọ̀ wọn báyìí káwọn Yorùbá mọ̀ because tí wọ́n bá fi subsidy yẹn wọ́n láwọn ọ̀nà billions and nothing báyìí èmi rò pé táwọn ìbá tó bá náwó yẹn níta ìgbádùn náà nìyẹn I can't go to Aso Rock now bọ̀mọ̀ alábùjá gàrí lásán rọ̀ pé ẹ fún mi lówó no níta ìgbádùn náà ni pé képọ̀ wà kí security wà kí iná wà kí àwọn èèyàn jẹun that is the only thing téèyàn fẹ́ from government ẹ lè sọ pé mo fi lówó wọn lè fi lówó ẹ lè rà bẹ́ẹ̀ ní sèbáyà kẹ́ ní kí Adeleke mo fi lówó no but tìlú bá dẹrùn everybody benefit ni ẹ ṣùgbọ́n ní tiwọn o wọn ò sì yẹn sèbáyà subsidy yẹn náà fẹ́ remove tàbí kí wọ́n fẹ́ gé lè dá wà lálẹ́ báyìí.
ṣé ẹ wá wò pé tí wọ́n bá tiẹ̀ wá yọ owó òrànwọ́ yẹn tí kí epo dẹ̀wà káwọn èèyàn rí kó rà wípé ìyẹn máa tún dájú bí o tẹ̀ ṣe sí rárá ìjọ.
kò lè dáa nígbà tí Buhari sick tẹ́gbẹ́ lọ sí London Ọ̀ṣínbàjò ló ń delédè èmi ti mọ̀ pé APC sí gómìnà gidi lèmi tèmi ní o láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wá o mo ti mọ̀ pé actually pẹ̀lú Buhari 31 títí náà ní 1984 85 at that time mo jẹ́ tó ìgbìmọ̀ ìgbà yẹn mo ti mọ̀ wà tó léwu so ìbí òjọ́ ìwọ̀n bẹ́ẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣínbàjò orí rẹ̀ pé ọlọ sí Niger Delta gbà yẹn wẹ́ ọkọ lọ káwọn dáhùn pé ẹ̀rọ bá gómìnà ti já ẹjẹ́ ká ṣèké báyẹn ó wá ẹ̀kọ́ níta pé ní modular refinery ọlọ́run sọ fún mi yeah it's good ẹjẹ́ ká máa ṣe síbẹ̀ ibi ọ̀dọ́ la ti ń lépo bóyá bá sì máa gbé fún yín àmọ́ wá jọmọ́ sí fún yín ẹ mọ́ jalè rẹ̀ pé àbọ̀ register gbogbo ó dé nǹkan oríje modular refinery wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣe ifo tí wọ́n jí ṣe báyìí gangan wọ́n rí táǹkà síbẹ̀ wọ́n wá ní interview jí ṣe yẹn ẹ kò jẹ́ ká approve ẹ̀ fún yín at least ẹ máa supply Warri ẹ máa supply Sapele ẹ máa supply gbogbo Niger Delta ìyókù mbẹ àwọn yòókù a lè máa rí epo tí wọ́n bá import díẹ̀ a lè máa rí lò nígbà Buhari dé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ aláǹtẹ̀ fi bú Ọ̀ṣínbàjò nìyẹn o tí wọ́n bú pé òfin ti popular jù ó ti ṣe kinní kan náà fi kó wà lápò lọ́rùn náà fi gbé àwọn ṣe rẹ̀ tẹ̀bára tí ń gbà yẹn aláǹtẹ̀ fi bú nìyẹn pé Ọ̀ṣínbàjò kaba yẹn ok ìgbà tẹ́ gé yẹn ẹ wá subsidy tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ fi ṣe èlò tí ń pọ̀ jù subsidy yẹn dèrè àwọn ló benefit sẹ́yìn ní àbí mi ò mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí gbé gbàtẹ́ bá fún wọn mi ò mọ and tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ wọ́n NNPC ilé tọrọ tì ní àtàbàtàbàjẹ́ lókù ilé iṣẹ́ tọrọ tì ní ọ̀kan náà wọn tó jẹ́ group managing director tẹ́ bá rántí ní Kaduna ọlọ́kó dọ́là sínú ilé tí wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ kó dọ́là Yakubu ló ń jẹ́ kó dọ́là sínú ilé kò dẹ̀ sí ètò gbégbẹ́ wọ́n á gbé ìsìsì bẹ́ẹ̀ àti jẹnrétọ̀ wọ́n á bẹ̀ sí wọn fún dọ́là lásán ẹ rí i pé wàhálà wà mẹ́yẹn so wàhálà yẹn náà transfer torí èèyàn so tẹ́ bá láyọ subsidy yọ máa pọ̀ owó tá a mọ̀ sọ́ máa pọ̀ in fact wọ́n fẹ́ yọ wọ́n ti kọ̀ tẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n fẹ́ yọ wọ́n ní wọ́n ti yọ finally ọbẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ kọ̀ tẹ̀ báyìí ni ọgbọ́n tí wọ́n á dá ní wípé sọ́mọ àwọn gómìnà wọn làkà tó ronú fún wọn ní ọ̀nà burúkú wọ́n ní àwọn arábí àwọn èèyàn wa àwọn anábìlẹ̀ arábí ò tàdìbò fún ẹni o tàdí nàìjíríà sì ni o tàbá ní pé kí subsidy yẹn kí pọ̀ wọn wọ́n pariwo ẹ̀já fòrò ẹ̀mí wọn tẹ́ bá fòrò ẹ̀mí wọn sẹ́wọ̀n arọgbọ́n tí èèyàn tẹ́ máa ń lò tẹ́ gómìnà máa ń lò nìyẹn gómìnà tó bu ti máa ń lò nù wọ́n fòrò ẹ̀mí wọn fóṣù mẹ́ta tàbá ni wọ́n mọ tẹ́ bá fòrò ẹ̀mí wọn tẹ́ wọ́n wé kúrò rẹ̀ pé tó ti gbẹ báyẹn tàbá wá fi kàn wọn ò ní sọ pé irọ́ ni ẹgbẹ́ láti 3 months tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn wọ́n ti fòrò ẹ̀mí wa lánàá tẹ́mi rà 380 mọ́ra lánàá 3 weeks ago mọ́ra 400 so nígbà tí fòrò ẹ̀mí wa yẹn sì báyìí tẹ́ bá ní iye kan ní àgbà so tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gan-an nìyẹn so tí wọ́n bá yọ yóò kó bá Nigerians then kí ni ẹ̀yin ẹ̀tẹ̀mí àtàwọn aláta gbogbo báyẹn kí ni olùpàdé gain lọ́dọ̀ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì kò sí náà iná lọ bóyá jẹ́ tọ́lẹ̀ wà ní sèbáyìí kò tó sépo kí wọ́n á ní àwọn àṣìjọba lé lórí àbí kí lápá àṣìjọba lé lórí ìgbà tí mo sọ òyìnbó mo sọ ti ìgbà tí mo lọ sí Israel wípé ẹni tó jẹ́ bọ́ọ̀sì wa bọ́ọ̀sì fọ́ọ̀mù àgbà yẹn ìgbà tí máa yẹn máa rí po ẹ̀ nímọ̀ ó lè gbọ́dọ̀ gbé aláàárọ̀ yóò lè gbé alálẹ́ alẹ́ yẹn ló máa lọ rí po ẹ̀ níbi kìí mẹ́ mo wá tó sọ ti Berlin when I was in Germany ìgbà mo dé Germany ṣé mo àṣírí bọ́ọ̀dì dà tábà lọ bìkan báyìí á máa study wọn pé ṣé àwa sì wà nínú ilé ayé yìí náà ni abago bọ́ọ̀sì bàbá bọ́ọ̀sì báyìí adigun afẹ́ sọ báyìí mo bá mú owó wọn yúrò wọn lè ná bẹ̀ wọ́n á ní ẹgbàá ní bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí rẹ́rìn kí ló dé ẹ̀mí gbọ́wọ́ ni wọ́n ní ẹsẹ̀ ìdíwọ̀ ẹni mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní true tax tí wọ́n lọ́rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wọ́n ti sanwó bọ́ọ̀sì máa gùn mo ní sanwó bọ́ọ̀sì tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé máa gbọ́ bọ́ọ̀sì wọ́n ní gbogbo bọ́ọ̀sì mo rí yẹn pátá wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ stop ní bus stop kọ̀ọ̀kan fún 2 minutes èrò wà bẹ̀rù sí bẹ́ẹ̀ máa yá dúró fún 2 minutes èrò wọlé èrò jáde tí wọ́n tún yá èrò tún jáde sọ́tún tray wọn láàrin gbòòrò ọ̀fẹ́ ni tí wọ́n bá gbẹ̀bí tó ń lọ tí wọ́n dé station ẹ kàn dúró so tẹ bá ti bá yẹn ẹ bá pé òun lówó lọ́wọ́ ló máa lọ gba taxi cab yẹn nìkan ti sanwó ẹ rí i pé ìta ń pè ní ìjọba nìyẹn nígbà tí ẹ bá wá yọ ó kò bá wa gbogbo nǹkan mà gbogbo so tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gan nìyẹn.
ẹ ṣeun kọ́mi Wálé Oyèníyì olóyè Wálé Oyèníyì ẹ ṣeun tẹ wá sí orí ètò ẹ ṣeun fún gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bá ṣàlàyé ẹ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan àbẹ̀lẹ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn wálé wọn ti gbádùn yín gẹ́gẹ́ báwa náà ṣe gbádùn yín ní Oluchi.
Yes, thank you so much, sir, for looking into the program. Yes, we still have a lot to discuss, but our time is really fast spent because we have to go into the second guest platform immediately. Yes, thank you so much for making it.
Okay, yes. and I want to commend the authorities of this organization because the people who come and say if you are bringing this to people, it means you are proactive. They may say it's the government something, don't say, but people already know, and when they hear, they know this is what will happen. So I thank the authorities, I thank you people for giving us the opportunity to express our view and to know, for innocent people now to know what is going on in this country.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, the Saturday morning trade continues after this break. Please don't go away.
People with one heart for one